Peace, peace, peace. This is your international sales and marketing hitman. Shit, I almost said it. Y'all. I almost said the H word. I ain't saying that shit. This days are over, baby. It's Tiger Toledo. You already know what it is, man. You rocking with the best. You heard? So, I want to share some inside tips with you guys, right? On how I'm able to, like, me and my design team, like, we come up with these really, you know, I think it's like groundbreaking ideas and stuff like that. Shout out to you, official notary. So I want to show you guys some marketing tactics that will help boost your notary business to attract, it's a long one, right? To attract high-paying, high-quality clients without spending a lot of money. Okay? So here's the first thing. A simple badge like this. Like literally, ladies and gentlemen, I created this with my printer, and then I went to the dollar store and bought one of these things. This shit probably cost me literally $2 to make, right? $2 to make this badge. Now, it's aesthetically designed for with the purpose of a bit of luxury, right? And I'm gonna show you why. One, I use the color blue. The color blue that I use is 117 ACA. Okay, 117 ACA. That is the hue hex code of the color that I use. Okay, I repeat, the hex code color that I use is 117 ACA. You guys can look that up. Who uses that type of blue? Chase Bank. Okay, psychology. This is a Chase Bank blue, right? I use the letters of my agency, U.S. Notary Agency. Now, right on the side, you can see right there, I use the seal of Illinois, which of course it makes it like official. It look like official tissue, right? Of course it has my name and then all that other stuff. Now, I'm gonna show you something because people really pay attention to this. And I'm showing you guys how you can market your business on a shoestring budget. And it doesn't have to cost you much. You see this? This looks like I would have to scan to go into an office or something like that, right? But guess what it is? Let me show you what it really is. I'm gonna pull it out because I'm using one hand. All this is my FedEx card. So when I make print out some pages and stuff, that's it. But I show the backside because it makes the badge look like I have to scan it to go inside of a building. It's all about perception. I'm gonna show you some shit. Just hang in there with me. I'm parked somewhere because there is a place that I want you to see. Okay, there's a place I want you to see, and I am parked outside of this place right now. They're closed, but I want to show you this place real quick. Let me put this over here. Let me roll down the window. You guys see where this place is at, right? This is the Louis Vuitton store. This is the LV store. Right down the block is the Gucci store. You might not be able to see it, but that's the Gucci store there. Now, the reason why I'm parked outside of here is because when you want to attract a certain type of clientele, a certain type of demographics of people, you have to give a luxurious look to your brand, okay? You have to use certain type of verbiage because they relate to different type of verbiage, okay? So, not saying that you have to go and buy a Louis Vuitton bag to kind of understand, but there is a system that these guys use in order to be able to pop off of $5,000 handbag or, you know, a $10,000 tote bag. There's a reason why they're able to do these things. Like, okay, now look at it. You can't even see inside because they put this gate up, which shows mystique. Okay, so you want to know what's going on back there. Like what? Like is the Louis Vuitton stores? Like what's going on back there? You'll have to wait till it opens. When it opens, of course, you know they have each purse or each bag in individual cases, individual glass cases, right? So when you have a chance, go on their website. Go on their website. Look at how they describe their product, right? Look at how they speak and show craftsmanship around their product. This will allow you to add more value to your notary services. I'll repeat that. It will help you in adding more value to, because people really don't give a shit about the price. Like the ones that really care about the price are the ones that probably they can't afford it. Right? And it's not your fault, and it's not your responsibility to figure out how they can afford your services. Some people can buy it, some people can't. Now, your job is to, the people that can't afford it, you want to show them that they are getting premier service, like the best service, period. Whether it's like how you're dressed, how you speak on the phone, how you answer the phone, the way your emails look, the way your website look. You want to encompass a luxury persona, right? Because the people that can't afford it will find a way to afford it because you look like you know what you're doing. The people that can't afford it will not hesitate twice. They will purchase your product immediately. Immediately. But if your shit looks janky, it looks like some Dollar General dollar store shit, you're going to have a very, very hard time to ask for premium prices for your notary services. I'm giving you guys some really inside shit right here. So, like I said earlier on my video, one of my Notary Cashflow Mafia members, he said, hey, who do you emulate or who do you listen to in the notary space? And I tell him no one. The reason why is because I don't look in my industry to make a change. I look outside of my industry. I look at how they would sell a $50 million private plane. I look at luxury yachts, how they would, how do you get somebody to purchase a $25 million yacht? What the hell are you telling these people, right? Like, how are you even attracting these people? That's what I look like. And I want you guys to really pay attention to this. You don't have to look at companies in the freaking United States. Start looking at companies internationally. I'll give you an example. When I first started designing my website for the notary business, I started looking at companies in England, in London, England, Manchester, and see how they did it. I did this with many, many businesses that I helped consult. I did it with a cigar business. I did it with my engineering business. So we looked at international companies, because what is the first thing a person is going to do? Let's be honest, right? A notary will probably start looking at other notary businesses, either in that area, right, in the city that they're in, or possibly another state. But what happens if you come up with a concept from an international company? Like maybe the company was in Australia, maybe it's in Africa, maybe it's in, you know, Uganda or Philippines. Like, do you know, like the Philippines, they actually have to have a law degree for them to be a notary? So understanding the concept of that broadens your intellect to say, wow, I could do something like this. I'll give you an example. When I was doing marketing for a cigar lounge, right? It was here in Chicago, and they wanted to stand out. They wanted to look different from every other cigar lounge in Illinois. So first thing I did, I looked at cigar lounge. I looked at the best cigar lounges in the world. That's the first thing that you want to do. If you're going to emulate somebody, emulate the best players in the world, right? So I looked at the best cigar lounges in the world, and it wound up being the cigar lounge in England. And they offered what was called white glove service, meaning they literally you had your own personal butler, and this butler had his white gloves. He was dressed up in a tuxedo, and he would come around and he would make sure that you have your glass for your bourbon, your drink. He would light up your cigars. He would cut your cigars the way you wanted, whether it was a V shape or actually cut the whole back part off. So it was like, so when I came with that concept to my client, and he was like, holy shit, where did you come up with this? And I was like, I research things internationally. So that is how you start to separate yourself from other notary businesses out there. Look beyond the notary business. Next time you go to Starbucks, if you buy Starbucks, find out why the hell does Starbucks sell a $3,000 espresso machine? Look at how they're selling an espresso. How the hell can they charge 150% more per coffee when their competitors are only charging $1.20? These are the industries that you want to look into if you want to start attracting high-paying clients. So I just want to drop that gem with you guys. I hope you guys got value out of this. Peace, love, and cash flow. If you guys want to see additional resources, click the link in the bio. You already know what it is. It's Tiger Toledo signing out. You heard?